It's time, and this time we're going to tell a story about our friend Emily. You might remember young Emily was a youngster who loves to run in relay races. And so here we go. Let's start out. We'll start with Emily here. We're going to draw her. And she's very excited to go and practice at the track. And she's really bugging her mom. She's going, "Mom, I need to go and run at the track because I got to get ready for the relay race so I can be really good at handing off the baton. So when I'm running along, I'll be very, very fast and we'll win the race." And, well, Mom says, "Well, I'll go along with you. I'll give you a ride. But I don't know what we're going to do because we got visitors. We got your granddad here and your great-grandmother's visiting. And they're going to be left alone." But that's when great-grandma says, "Oh, wait a minute. I want to go. I want to run." Now, they were kind of surprised by that because great-grandma had a walker. So they figured she might be a little slow, but it was just a practice, and it doesn't matter as long as they have fun, everybody enjoys themselves. So with that in mind, they said, "Sure, great-grandma, you can come along." And Granddad said, "I want to be left at home." So great-granddad, of course, had gigantic glasses, as all granddads do. And he said, "I want to go too, don't leave me behind." So they said, "Okay, you can run as well, that's fine." Of course, Granddad had a cane, so they figured, well, he's not going to be the fastest runner, but they're not expecting to win the race or anything. So he said, "Let me go too." So, all right, off we go. And so there they are. The whole family is going off in the car to go for a run. Well, so great-grandma, they get there and they realize they don't have a baton. Well, great-grandma says, "You know what? I have in my basket here a Bible, which I carry with me everywhere I go. Why don't we just use that as a baton and we'll pass it on to each other as we run the race?" And so Grandpa says, "That's a good idea." So great-grandma has the Bible in her basket on her walker, and she's cool with that. And so she starts going, and frankly, she's a little slow because she is going with a walker on the track and everything. But they're very patient because they love their great-grandma. And great-grandpa is waiting for her patiently, and she finally gets up to him. It was a slow wait, and Emily was very antsy. She's jumping up and down, waiting for her chance to be the runner, but she waits. And then great-grandma gets up to Grandpa and says, "Tag, you're it." And Grandpa goes, "No, you don't. It's a relay race. You got to give me the Bible." And so she gives him the Bible. And off he goes. Here's the finish line way far away. Finish line. And here's poor Emily waiting far away for her chance to run. Well, over here was Mom, and she got a phone call on her cell phone as she's waiting from work. And they start to ask her questions. And she's like, "Well, this is what you got to do. And I'm sorry, I can't be there right now. I'm busy. But this is how you do that." And meanwhile, and of course, Emily's getting upset because she thinks if Mom's on the phone, then she's not going to be able to run. But as Grandpa reached her, Mom got off the phone, and Grandpa handed her the Bible. And so, here's great-grandma way far in the background, and she's super happy because she managed to be part of the race, even though she's on her walker. And Grandpa's thrilled that he was part of the race, even though he was using a cane, but it didn't matter because he passed that Bible over just like he was supposed to. And Mom came running up, and she goes to hand the Bible to Emily, and she almost drops it. But just as it's about to fall, Emily grabbed it in the air, and she gets it. And so Emily has has it, and there she is. And she is running her tail off because she wants to win the race. And she runs super fast. And the whole time, she's holding up the Bible in the air. And there she is, holding the Bible up in the air. And of course, she ran across the finish line. And in that way, that whole family together won the race. And that's the end of our story. So, I suspect there may be questions. You have a question? Okay, go ahead. What's that? Well, let's finish up the hand then. We don't want to get that wrong. I'm pretty much flying when I'm drawing these things. So, and yes, you have a question? They were running with the Bible. They're playing with the Bible. Why not? The Bible should be kind of fun. I think so. Yes, go ahead.
How come the grandpa doesn't have an arm?
Oh. It's a good question. She asked, why doesn't Grandpa have an arm? And it's because I am flying along here. Grandma doesn't have an arm for that matter. All right, there we go. Now I think we pretty much have everybody's got arms. We're ready to go. Hello? Yes, you have a question? You just want me to say hi, don't you? What did he say? Grandpa's talking to the book. Yes, he's saying, hold on to that book. Make sure you don't drop it. So that's good, isn't it? Yeah. All right, everybody. Now it's time to pray. Let us bow our heads together. Dear God, thank you for the gift of the Bible and the faith it brings handed down through generations. It's like a treasure we carry from one to another. So help us to remember those who've gone before us, the one who faithfully ran their part in the race and passed your love along to us. Lord, in our lives there are things that make us busy and things that keep us from doing the things we ought to do and moments where we don't know what to do. Give us the strength to carry your word with purpose in our hearts and share it boldly with others, especially the young ones in our lives. And may we lift high the truth of your love, holding it steady for those who will follow, just as others have done for us. We ask for all this in Jesus' holy name. Amen. Thank you very much. See you soon.